Riverside County reaching a record-breaking high again.
There are now 1,634 coronavirus patients in county hospitals. The number of patients in the ICU also climbing to 364 tonight, also an all-time high.
And hospital resources are already stretched thin. Now, Eisenhower Health officials are concerned about their ability to treat patients.
News Channel 3's Dan Romero has more on the impacts hospitals are facing in this surge.
New year, new coronavirus records from case highs to hospitalizations in our valley.
Very serious. We have about 155 patients in the hospital today with COVID. 23 of those are in the intensive care unit. And that's putting a tremendous strain already on the health system.
Eisenhower Health Chief Medical Officer Dr. Alan Williamson says their hospitalizations are reaching a new peak, causing the hospital to make adjustments for ICU capacity.
We're starting in the next day or two over the course of the weekend to convert another major wing of the hospital into isolation rooms for COVID patients.
But as hospitals flood with COVID patients, Eisenhower Health is not rationing their care.
That's an incredibly difficult step for anyone to have to take. So we're obviously focusing 100% of our attention on doing everything we possibly can to avoid having to get into the crisis mode.
Dr. Williamson says not only are hospital resources stretched thin, so is oxygen supply.
We have issues with oxygen supply in the hospital and being able to deliver that oxygen effectively. We're talking about extremely high flows of oxygen using 2,500 plus liters a minute in the hospital as a whole, which is 20 or 30 times higher than we would ever do normally.
Riverside County received these two large oxygen generators Thursday.
Oxygen is critical right now. The COVID patients that have been seen need lots of oxygen. So that's the reason why there's the demand. And our suppliers haven't been able to keep up.
Shane Reichard, a spokesperson for the county's emergency management department, says these generators will also support surrounding counties.
Very fortunate to have it here. It's centrally located in the county and close enough that our neighbors to San Bernardino County can quickly come by and their hospitals can also benefit from it.
Dania Romero, News Channel 3.